During the pandemic, most of the businesses here in Silverrun Forest shut down. Can we get them all up and running again? This is my story to rebuilding Silverrun Forest. Well, hello and welcome in, everybody. We are here on Silverrun Forest here at Eddie's Auto Works, and we got to get some equipment because we are trying to rebuild Silverrun Forest. As you can tell by that short little intro there, this town kind of went downhill and we got something to rebuild. Now, what do we got to rebuild? Let's look at that. Pretty much all the productions need to be rebuilt. Old sawmill up here on the north side. We even have the paper factory here, the boatyard here. Then in town, we have the barrel factory, the art accessories factory, the shingle factory, pet accessory factory, flooring factory, furniture factory, and the wood turner. But that's not it. The last thing we definitely want to do is build the roller coaster. Now, whether we do that last or first, that is up in the air, but that is one of our tasks to get done this series. Now, there is also the mine shaft here. Can't exactly buy that. It's already bought. It's ours to use. Let's go ahead and advance past that and build the iron furnace somewhere. Why not? Those are our goals. We got $300,000. If y'all want to follow along and attempt this yourself, that is exactly why we have $300,000. I came in on start from scratch, paid off the loan. Usually you come in on start from scratch, you got $500,000, but I ended up paying off the loan. Somewhere in here says that. Nope, it doesn't say it, but oh well. I paid off $200,000 loan, put us at $300,000. Don't know why it's not in here. Either way, that's why I'm at 300. For us to make some money, we're going to need to either do contracts, buy some land, and start doing a bunch of logging, or I don't know, I guess go hunting down some collectibles, but I'm not going to do the collectible route. That's probably a little too easy. Y'all can if you really want to. If I come along them, I'm going to grab them. We're going to go ahead and start with buying some land, of course. I don't know exactly which one I want to buy. Yeah, I probably got a little bit of idea. We're going to stay away from the farmland for right now because that's not going to make us fast money. We need to make some fast money. We're going to go with field or farmland 36 here. Not exactly a field, but farmland 36 for $115,878. Ooh, that's all gone down. Now it leaves us with $184,000. I don't exactly got any rules against leasing or not leasing. I'm just going to be leasing a bunch of equipment. Let's see exactly what we got in here. Definitely going to need a lot of forestry equipment. That's for sure. Now we'll go ahead and start with not this. You know, that's just $500,000. I'm thinking, hey, let's lease it now. We're actually going to start with this truck here, a little bit different. We're going to start with this and a chainsaw. So my rule with using auto load is as long as I got some way to load it manually myself, I will use the auto load. And this just come with a crane, so which means I can load it myself. I'm just using the auto load to save me some time. But I could buy this. I'm actually really tempted to buy this. I got the land. I don't want to pay a lease payment. Let's actually buy it. This is crazy. I can't believe I'm doing it actually. Down to $4,121 now. Looks like we gotta get a chainsaw of some sort. And $1,000 chainsaw is now ours, I believe. Nope. Wait. Yep, there it is right there. Wait a second. I guess I already had a chainsaw because that price in the top looks about the same and I don't see any negatives there. Let's jump in our new vehicle here. I don't know if I've ever actually used this, but we got land, we got a truck. Now let's get some logs, get those sold. Now that truck behind us does hold 6.5 meter links. I'm not gonna worry about getting it to 6.5 meters. I'm going to try to shoot right around 6 and then get those sold off. Now, of course, I got a little thing somewhere. Wait a second, where did it go? Okay, it's in the help menu there. I can see 6 meters. Might even be able to snap it at 6 meters. It has been a while since I cut down some trees. There we go. Yep, I can change that desired length to 6 meters. A little orange thing pops up right there. It even snaps right to it. That is amazing. I like that. And then we will continue on down. Hopefully it snaps again, and it does. Ooh, that is amazing. I believe that's a forestry helper mod that does that. I like it. Now our little drop here is 3.5 meters. No big deal. We'll take that with us. But one tree down, couple pieces. Let's keep going at it. Got us a full load of logs here. Not exactly sure how many trees those are, but I got to remember to look at that mini map down there because that train will take you out. Oh gosh, no. Stay upright. There we go. Got it. Now, but like I was saying, that train will take you out. I remember doing that a lot when this map first came out. Now, ever since this map did come out, I wanted to do a series like this where I kind of built everything up. And to be honest with y'all, I've actually started it up like 2 or 3 times. So hopefully this is the one that gets out there and I actually start posting and make some progress on. But for right now, we only got one sawmill we could deliver these logs to. That's because the other one is shut down. We actually got to buy it, and that might be our first big purchase because it's going to make us a little bit more money being able to make other stuff besides selling logs by themselves. But for right now, we're heading over to this sawmill if we can actually make it there without flipping over. It's a close one. It definitely is a close one. This is overpacked a little bit over the top there. Somehow it just kept loading in there. It did not say it was full. That's really surprising to me. Usually it will say, hey, it's full, it can't take anymore, but it just kept going. Now with this being packed up so high, I don't know if it's all going to sell off or not. I should probably unload it. Let's just give it a try, see what happens here. First sold logs. We are on hard economy, by the way, because I did come in from scratch and did not change anything as far as settings go. There we go. Sold that off for $20,599. Now that is some really good money. Really, really good money. I'm starting to second guess. Am I actually on hard mode? Hold on one second. Let me check that. Yes, I'm on hard. I got it on 2x speed scale. I don't know. I want to try to speed it up a little bit. Maybe I'll put it on 10 and leave it there. Not sure yet. Maybe I'll back it down to 1. But either way, we got $24,704. Still got plenty of trees on our land to cut. Well, let's go over there and continue cutting away. One of my series that actually went all the way from start to end was the 0 to $100 million challenge over on No Man's Land. And I had a lot of questions about how I was dealing in these trees so easily. There's actually a certain few that you can actually do that with, and most of them here on Silverrun Forest are going to be that way. But you just get on top, put it straight like that, and cut all the way down. Just hold down the cutting button as you're walking. Now you got to be careful cutting through another tree because it crosses over like that. But pretty much that's it. Yeah, I had a lot of questions about that. I'm surprised a lot of people did not know about that. And there are a few trees, like I was saying, that you have to cut the limbs off of. And actually, I think this might be one right here where you got to cut the limbs off of. Yes, it is. It allows you to cut the limbs off. This will not de-limb. If I go down it like this, I will actually have to cut the limb off like this right here. Let's see if I can do it real quick. Bam. Now, as far as that, I don't like dealing with those. I may end up just leaving those and removing them with a stump grinder or some sort of thing like that. Not sure yet. Either way, I'm going to make it an easy way of getting rid of them because I am in a hurry. Now, as far as what am I going to do with this area, I'm honestly not even sure exactly what all I'm going to do here yet. Probably put in some sort of factory production. There's definitely going to be some sort of greenhouse that does tree work. That way I don't have to continually cut down trees all the time. I mean, obviously I'm going to be cutting down a lot of trees. There's no doubt about that. Whole lot of trees. And I guess there's a little counter thing that tells me how many trees I count down. Cut down, not count down. But we can take a look at that at the end of the series. I'm sure it's not going to be as much as a lot of people do, especially if you try something like this. Realistically, you'll be cutting down a lot of trees. I do not understand this. It looks like they might have took the limit away. Oh, wait, no, there it is right there. Loading area is full. Man, because that is a lot inside there. It's just going higher and higher. I didn't think it'd ever stop, but nope, it did. There we go. Let's go get this sold off. Got a little bit more on the ground, but I think I'm going to use this for something else as long as that contract is available. You may notice I did pump that speed up to 5x speed, trying to get it going a little more with that time rolling over. There might be a contract out there I can do, but I got to remember to take these corners a little slow or I'm going to flip over. Surprisingly, we had no issue selling it all off last time. Let's see if it all sells this time, and looks like it did. Now $22,110 up there in the top right, sold, bringing us up to $46,795. Ooh, what am I going to do with all that money? I'm going to spend it, that is definitely for sure. Before I get too far, let's go ahead and pull over a little bit right here off the side of the road, turn those hazard lights on because I don't want anybody to hit me. What are the buttons? There they are right there. Had to figure out what the controls was for that. We're going to take a quick peek into the contracts. Now there is a few that's tree related. I'm not going to worry too much about the harvest, cultivating, field work ones. Maybe I'll get into a little bit of field work later. We'll see what these productions require. I'm going to try to provide everything for these productions that we're going to fire up and get going. I'm going to try to provide everything myself. Self-sufficient, try to. Not exactly a rule, I guess, but try to. We'll see exactly where that goes and see if I can actually do it. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for this tree transport one. Transport 19 trees to the southern sawmill. Now, I believe that's 19 6-meter length trees. Let's go ahead and give that a try. Accept that. It's going to pay us $10,000. Wherever that is, I guess I should have stayed in this menu here and check it on the map. Where are you? Y'all probably already saw it and just looking at me like, it's over there. Wait, where is it? I really am not seeing this. I did accept this, right? Okay, it says it's active. Transport trees to the sawmill in the south to get paid. Be careful not to damage them, as any damage will be deducted from your pay. Where is this? It should be flashing on my screen right now. Like this map right here should be flashing somewhere where this is, but I'm not seeing it. Looks like it might have messed up, might not be working. Oh no, I guess let's cancel it. We'll leave that as a failed one. Now there's a dead one. Go out there, cut down the marked 15 trees. Don't want to waste my time with that. What I was going to do there was actually send a driver up there to pick these up. I would pick them up, then send a driver back while I'm cutting down trees. trees. So it's going to be something a little passive in the background. A little passive, not much. Just a little easy way to make some money. But looks like it's not working, so not going to worry about that. We're just going to go back to cutting down some trees. Not too bad for me. It is taking some time, quite a bit of time actually. But I just get to turn on some music, listen to some music, cut some trees down, cut them 6 meters, load them up, haul them over. But I'll see y'all in the next cell. There sure are a lot of bushes out here, and they are really causing a problem for me as far as cutting this down to 6 meters. Now right here, no problem at all, but once I start getting into the bushes, it's actually kind of hard for me to see this little purple part that pops up, and then I actually got a cut on it. I got a little bit of a better angle this way, but this next cut's going to be kind of hard to do, possibly. Oh, hey, there it is. Got it, barely. Now, it's working out okay, but they are really in the way, so I'd like to get them removed, but to get them removed, we're going to need a mower and then something to pull that mower. And it just made me think, hey, I should probably get a skid steer, because that is actually a route I never really go, but there are some rocks on this map you can actually crush up and remove, but you need a skid steer for that. So that's definitely a different route I'm probably going to go. Let's go ahead and load up everything I got here. I'm probably not going to be a full truckload, get it sold off, and then see how much room we've actually made already. This is actually a lot more than I thought I had, but some of it is dead wood, so dead wood does not pay the best of price. And I did have a few leftover pieces over here we're going to grab. But my predictions of it being like a half full truck, trailer, whatever it is, that's kind of out the door because it's full. So that's great. Let's go make another $20,000. Right around 20. No, stop! Train, stop! We're supposed to load on you! I'm actually really glad it doesn't make me load it all up on there. I mean, that would be cool. I just don't have that much time. I really want to do a realistic series. I just don't have that much time to play with how much I actually work. So there we go. We'll sell that off for $21,532. Maybe one day if I can actually do this full time or something, or I just want to take the time to make a realistic series and only release maybe one every week or two videos wise, yeah, then maybe I can, but it's not looking good with my current schedule. Either way, we got $68,314 in the top right. Let's see how much room we made over there so far. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I'd like to remove those bushes, and that is something we're going to work on. I can also see some rock boulder things sticking up right there that's going to need to get removed, and that's pushing me more towards, hey, let's get a skid steer and a skid steer mower. But either way, that's going to be it for this episode. Really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. Really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section, because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it, and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.